The White House is anticipating pushback from Democrat lawmakers as details continue to emerge about President Trump's newly unveiled 2020 budget. Administration officials said today a main point of contention will likely be the federal work requirements for people on welfare. It requires adults under 65 and on food stamps, Medicaid, or other entitlements to work 20 hours a week in a job or in job training. The president's budget also includes a paid family leave proposal, big cuts to the EPA, and a curb in spending to balance the budget within 15 years. One America's Unveiled Robinson has that report.
At the first briefing in over a month, the White House unveiled its fiscal year 2020 budget, with OMB Acting Director Russ Vought calling it a fiscally responsible and common sense budget.
We believe that every budget is an opportunity to put forward our vision of the next 10 years. We are doing that in this budget, and we are saying to the American people, we can no longer afford the paradigm that Congress keeps giving us, which is that we're never going to make any trade-offs, that we're never going to align what we spend with what we take in.
But following the budget portion of the briefing, the ongoing controversy around Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's anti-Semitic remarks carried most of the focus. Not necessarily for Omar's remarks or Democrats demurring from singling Omar out and condemning her remarks as a body, but the president's statements about Democrats supporting Omar over the weekend, including his departure from the White House on Friday.
I thought yesterday's vote by the House was disgraceful, because the Democrats have become an anti-Israel party. They've become an anti-Jewish party. And I thought that vote was a disgrace. And so does everybody else if you get an honest answer. If you get an honest answer from politicians, they thought it was a disgrace. The Democrats have become an anti-Israel party. They've become an anti-Jewish party. And that's too bad. I'm going to Alabama.
Sarah Sanders firing back at reporters who asked if the president thinks that Democrats hate Jews, saying that's a question you'll have to ask Democrats.
The president has had and laid out clearly his position on this matter. Democrats have had a number of opportunities to condemn specific comments and have refused to do that. That's a question, frankly, I think you should ask Democrats what their position is, since they're unwilling to call this what it is and call it out by name and take actual action against members who have done things like this, like the Republicans have done when they had the same opportunity.
And like the president, the press secretary criticizing Democrats for what she says is failing to condemn anti-Semitism.
Democrats are perfectly capable of coming together and agreeing on the fact that they're comfortable ripping babies straight from a mother's womb or killing a baby after birth, but they have a hard time condemning the type of comments from Congresswoman Omar.
Now, in other news that came out of the briefing, Sanders also said that they have yet to set a date for a summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping as trade talks are ongoing between the two countries. Now, the president and the administration had recently suggested that the two leaders would meet at the end of the month in Mar-a-Lago. That seems to be in question now, with Sanders saying that the president is not going to sign on to a bad deal with China, just as he walked away from the deal with North Korea in Hanoi, Vietnam. At the White House, Emerald Robinson, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.